Myself, Veena G. Sarthi, Assistant Professor, Government First Grade College, Sirsi. Today, let us understand some of the topics in the Financial Services, Unit 1. Let us first understand the meaning of the financial service. What is a financial service? Financial service means services that are rendered by the financial institutions and financial intermediaries. All the services that are rendered by the financial institutions and the financial intermediaries are called as the financial services. All kinds of services which are of financial in nature, and which will involve the mobilization of the savings of various types of production services. Not only mobilization, along with that, the allocation of the savings to various type of production services. So, financial intermediation is a process by which funds are mobilized from very large number of savers. All those who want to save their money, so from them the funds are mobilized, and these funds are made available to those who are in need of that, particularly the corporate customers. Funds are mobilized, funds are collected from the savers, and these funds are made available to those who are in need of that. So, financial service, it is an activity or it is a series of activity which are more or less of intangible in nature. Intangible means it cannot be seen or which cannot be touched. So, they are of intangible nature and take place in interaction between the saver and the user. It will take place between the saver, those who have saved it and those who are going to use it, or money forms which are provided as a solution to the savers and the users. So, finally, you can say that financial service will include all the activities that are involved in the mobilization of the savings and the transformation of such savings into investment. So, 2 marks question may be asked here. What is a financial service? So, when it is asked, you write there financial service. It is an activity or it is a series of activity which are more or less of intangible nature, and normally it will take place in interaction between the saver and the user. The next part is, what is the nature of the financial service? So, financial service, it will involve two people or firm. One is the service provider and one is the service user. Secondly, it will intermediate the flow of funds. Funds are flowing. That is between different economic decision making units. Where the funds are flowing here? Different economic decision making units. Thirdly, it is an innovative activity. Financial service is an innovative activity. Innovative means something new. It is an innovative activity and it will require the dynamism. Then last one is financial services are intangible. Intangible. So 5 marks question again here it may be asked there. Explain the nature of the financial services. So you write these 4 points, that is, one is financial service will involve or at least 2 people or the firm. One is the user and one is the service provider. Secondly, financial institutions, they will intermediate the flow of the funds. Third one is it is an innovative activity and it will require dynamism. And last one is the services are intangible. Coming to the next part, what are the characteristics of the financial services? So there are many characteristics here. Let us make the points discussion one by one. First one is intangible. So the term intangible means it cannot be seen or it cannot be touched. The financial services, like other services, they cannot be seen or they cannot be touched, but they are enjoyed by the customers. They are enjoyed by the customers. So intangible, it is just like or similar to the tangible, intangible assets like the patent rights, goodwill, etc. So here this feature intangible has made very difficult to value the service. That is, for example, there are number of institutions which are rendering the banking services, but the banking services of all the institutions are not of the same value. So the value of the service, it will depend upon the service provider. So the institution which has gained the name or the fame, it will be valued at the higher value. And the which are new, which have not gained the name and the fame, the value will be less. So therefore, you cannot value it. So therefore, it is intangible. Second one is heterogeneity or variability. So there is always a difference between two services. Variability. Like for example, the service enjoyed by a passenger who is going to travel from Bombay to Goa is not same all the time. It will differ every time. Every time he goes from Bombay to Goa, his service or whatever enjoyment he is going to make, it is not same. It is going to vary every time. Sometimes the satisfaction is more, sometimes the satisfaction is less. So therefore you can call it as the variability. Third one, involvement. The service that is being rendered to the consumer who is being the part of it. So unless the customer or the consumer is involved, the service becomes waste. Now for example, if a movie is started in a theater without any viewer, the result is that service is rendered without consumption. Without consumption. The production, the distribution and the consumption, they are all the simultaneous activities and they have to take place all at a time. Fourth one, inseparability or simultaneous production and consumption. The function of producing and supplying the financial services have to be carried out simultaneously. That is, all the three activities, that is production, consumption and the distribution, they take place simultaneously, they happen together. If any one is separated, their meaning is lost. So therefore, all three together they have to take place simultaneously. Then, perishability. Financial services have to be created and delivered to the targeted clients. They have to be supplied according to the requirements of the customer. What customer is in need of that, so they have to see that and they have to deliver it to the customers or to the clients. Then customer oriented or customer orientation. The institutions providing financial services have to first study the needs of the customers in detail, and they have to study the result and they have to come out with some innovative financial strategies. So what innovative strategies? So that are going to give due regard to the cost, to the liquidity and the maturity. So they have to make study, financial services study have to be made, and the results are to be studied, and they have to come out with some innovative financial strategies. Last one is dynamism. Financial services must be dynamic. Financial services must be dynamic. They have to be constantly defined and refined. So what is this constantly defined and refined? So on the basis of the socio-economic changes that are taking place in the economy, like for example the income, standard of living, education, level of education, etc. Financial institutions, they have to be proactive in nature and involve many new services by visualizing the expectations of the market. So these are some of the characteristics of the financial services: intangible, variability, involvement, inseparability, perishability, customer oriented and dynamism. So 5 marks question may be asked there. Explain briefly the characteristics of the financial services. I hope all of you have understood the meaning, the nature and the characteristics of the financial services. We will meet once again in the next session. Thank you.